right, my friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing your daily horoscope for Tuesday, the 2nd of February, 2021. We've got the moon moving through the middle degrees of Libra, emotional balance, emotional justice, connecting a grand air trine to the sun over in Aquarius, okay, and the north node down in Gemini. All right, this grand air trine is also forming the sextiles to the south node, which make this a grand kite configuration. So let me show you what that looks like right now. All right, so here's our sun at 13 degrees of Aquarius. A lot of Aquarius energy going on right now, right? The north node here at 17 degrees of Gemini, and the moon here at 13 degrees of Libra. This is our air trine, all right? And then these sextiles here, which is, so the air trine itself is an easy flow of energy between air, which is about communication, it's about information, you know, it's up in the head kind of stuff, all right? And the sextile is also an easy flow of energy between two different signs, where this is air, 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 okay? The Sagittarius sign, where the south node is fire sign, okay? So this is an easy let go. This is an easy amount of release. The tip of this kite is pointed toward the south node. So it's saying we can easily go, again, allowing a release, allowing some sort of let go happen today, okay? Letting go of knowledge, letting go of different concepts or ideas, letting go of the weight. Maybe, you know, if you've been following around, along here that we've been talking about the past couple of days here, like taking that backpack off that's been full of bricks, whether that's emotional weight, something up in the mind, or physical weight that we're carrying, you know, with us as a, you know, manifestation of it, whatever it may be. You know, we're kind of setting that stuff down and moving toward this direction. Okay. Further, the, you know, north node in Gemini, that's going to be there for a while, of course, you know, through all of 2021. And this is still like turning over. It's like it's us only seeing, you know, this is me, myself, and my things and my thoughts, right? And once we develop our own thoughts, you know, we get stuck in our own ways sometimes, okay? Stuck in our own ways, our own patterns, right? The cow that's, you know, gets stuck in a rut. They follow the same path. They do the same thing over and over and over. You know, Einstein says, you know, what insanity is doing the same thing again and again and expecting a different result. Okay, so this is saying that there's a lot of things changing in the world around us, and things are also changing inside, personally, you know, as well as externally within the community. Okay, and interestingly, this 13 degrees of Libra here, this deals with like taking a break, a little siesta time. This is a coffee break, time for tea. You know, this is us stepping away from the social world, stepping back. Although Libra is the air sign, you know, this particular placement is about taking a step back and saying, the more that I am going to allow myself to disconnect from the social world with respect to it, or at least for this moment, for this break, for this time, it allows me to you know, gauge my inner compass, okay? Now, the 13 degree of where the sun is in the sign of Aquarius, this is us taking the opportunity to see what is possible, the visions that are possible that the community of humankind can bring, okay? Meaning like, all right, now we have the technology to use a train, okay? We're taking train from A to B, you know, and we need to use technology of some sort. Now, while dealing with nature, okay, we have to go over this river. We can build a bridge, okay? So it's just like, well, now this is the opportunities that we have. This is what we can build together as a community. Or we're going through the mountain, you know, we can build a tunnel instead of having to go around the mountain, you know. So this is like a shortcut in a sense, but this is using technology in the community, seeing the vision of what is possible, you know, to create something that helps humanity. But this is also taking the time back, saying, okay, what is possible? What can humankind do? And now I can take this moment for myself to reflect. And that's great because Mercury is retrograde, and saying, how do I want to move forward with this? Maybe you're the bridge builder. Maybe you're the person that's responsible for the explosives through the tunnel. So destruction, you know, the air sign, air fire can be also destruction. You know, so this grand air trine kite, you know, again with the south node is all about letting go. Letting go of religious ideas, concepts. There's a lot of things changing. Look at, you know, our school system, how education is working out right now, and what the children are being taught, how they're being taught. You know, there's so much that's up to change. Okay, and something we didn't talk about as well. You know, yesterday and today, the sun is square to Mars, and this square, you know, like we just talked about, this is moving forward and seeing what, you know, is possible with human design, you know, or the human mind, you know, is capable of implementing through the use of technology, right? And this is like coming back to a sort of simpler ways, you know, not necessarily having to reinvent the wheel, but using, you know, potentially the tools that are already available to us, you know. It's like you know, this could be like dandelion root, how much that has a health benefit for you, or the rind of a lemon, you know, or again, magnesium or iron supplements, something like that, something natural and simple, you know, has a better effect than the technologically driven medications made in a laboratory. Okay, so there's a bit of a challenge going on here with saying, yeah, this is great, humanity. Look what we can build. Look what we can create with one another, and we can create these things in a laboratory. But now, is this right? Is this necessary for me? And it's sense, again, going back to a naturopathic sense, organic sense. You know, not doesn't mean like a change of organic diet, but like whatever that means to you and how that lines up in your chart. You know, and then as the moon moves through the sign of Libra today, lastly, we're going to end. You know, there's a lot of fun little aspects the moon's doing today. But with, you know, this trine over here to Mercury retrograde. Okay. So this is happening at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but nonetheless, you know, we're going to be feeling this energy throughout Tuesday evening, or wherever you're at in the world. You know, and this is, again, an emotional response, trying to bring emotional balance to whatever decisions we're making going forward with the future, and in a sense still a moment of break. You know, Mercury retrograde is still saying, hey, let's take a moment to reflect. Let's take a moment and see, you know, what is necessary right now to move forward. What communication is necessary? What do I need to, you know, this being in the sign of technology, is this time to, you know, clean your computer up, clean old files, clean, you know, go through your phone, you know, what is not necessary on the phone here, you know, and clearing out the storage or whatever, that might make the phone work a little bit better. Something like that, you know, sometimes astrology can be simple little things like that. So however this works for you and manifests you, I hope you have a beautiful day, my friends. As always, I love you. I wish you enough. Have the happiest Tuesday, and we'll see you tomorrow.